Very good afternoon to everybody who present here. The title of my study is Practicing Play Therapy in South India, Need, Feasibility and Implication. Myself, Sherin P. Antony, and the co-investigator of the study is Mrs. Ashwini N.V. Ganik. She is also present here with us. We are from Department of Psychology, Jain University, Bangalore, India. My order of the presentation would be introduction and objectives, methodology, results and discussions, implications and limitations of the study. We conducted the study in the background where we initiated a play therapy center in our university in Bangalore, in Jain University, Bangalore, where the need of play therapy was more and the challenges are also big. Now, play therapy in the literature has already proved that play therapy is successfully resulted in the treatment of children who have emotional and behavioral problems, as well as when they face crisis in their lives and also in their personality development. So though play therapy is being considered as an emerging psychotherapeutic technique in South India, there are less number of play therapy training centers and play therapists over there. The objectives of the study are: one is to identify and discuss the need and feasibility and implication of play therapy in South India, and second is to discuss the strategies which shall be implemented to gain play therapy its relevance in mental health field. Under objective 1, I set 3 hypotheses. Hypothesis 1, mental health professionals agree in their opinion about the need, feasibility and implications of play therapy, disregarding their exposure to the same. Second, male and female mental health professionals agree in their opinion about the need and feasibility of play therapy. Third hypothesis, mental health professionals do also not differ in their opinion about the need and feasibility of play therapy with respect to their job sector. The sample of the study included 60 mental health professionals. Out of that, 30 who worked in they provide play therapy service, and 30 members were who do not provide play therapy service. When I said mental health professionals, they included clinical and counseling psychologists, psychiatry social worker and psychiatrist. The method of data collection was done through online survey and face-to-face administration, and later it was analyzed by quantitative analysis, statistical analysis, frequency and percentage analysis and t-test. The measures used were: one is socio-demographic data sheet including age, all the details, information, basic informations, age, gender, educational qualification and the job sector, and play therapy practice need feasibility questionnaire and play therapy implication self-report which developed by the investigators. And play therapy practice need feasibility questionnaire included 12 statements. Its scale of 1 to can be rated in the scale of 1 to 5. 1 indicated strongly disagree to 5 which indicated strongly agree. It has also an adequate reliability, and maximum score that we get in each dimension would be 30. Play therapy implication self-report also has 3 open-ended questions. The results in socio-demographic details shows there were 30 play therapy people who provide play therapy exposure, 50%, another 50% included who do not provide play therapy service, and 80% of the participants were female and another 20% included male participants, and majority of these professionals were PhD holders and 80% of these members were from academic institutions and another 20% from hospital and clinical setting. The mean value, I said the maximum score that we get on each dimension would be 30. Here, the mean value obtained on the dimension of need of play therapy practice is 25.75, indicating that the need of play therapy practice in South India is high. The mean value for feasibility dimension was found to be 17.5. This revealed that though the need for play therapy practice is high, the feasibility for practicing the same is less. The hypothesis 1 states that the psychologist or the mental health professionals agree in their opinion about the need and feasibility of play therapy. Independent sample t-test was used, and hypothesis 1 was accepted on both the factors of need and feasibility. The challenges to implement play therapy and what could be done to implement play therapy in institutions, majority of the responses indicated that recruiting trained professionals in play therapy practice would be one of the primary strategies, and 50% of the participants strongly felt the need of infrastructural support to construct play therapy room, and all of these participants expressed the need to focus on educating parents, teachers, staffs in hospitals and students about play therapy. And 80% of them said that play therapy would be most approachable and culturally acceptable therapeutic method, especially for children, and also it would give a declinicalized image of mental health field. When I say that, the child, when they enter in play therapy room, they would see the materials, play therapy materials which are very familiar for them, and they could make burrows in the sand and they could play with the toys, which makes them very comfortable and less threatening. Now the conclusions and the implications of the studies are: the direct implication of the study is it calls for an action to have a very structured method to train individuals in play therapy, and also the knowledge base for play therapy or to be developed for play therapy can be contextualized in the actual practice. So given that, compared to the other psychotherapeutic method, it is very simple compared to the other psychotherapeutic method. The play therapy, which can be very simple, can be contextualized, can be culturally tuned. The study also points out that the institutional responsibility to train people, to train individuals who pursue play therapy practice, and also in the study it is very evident that all the people, all the individuals who participated in the study, irrespective of their job sector, they coming together to promote play therapy service. And this opportunity must be seized to make aspirations of those who believe in play therapy. The limitations of the study sample included only those who have a strong background in psychology. Therefore, they might strongly believe in need and value of play therapy. And sampling method was not random. And the familiarity of the researcher with the participants of the study also might have led to the motivational distortions. These are my references of the study, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Could you use the microphone?
My question is that the way you drawn the conclusion, you can clear, and otherwise your implications are good. But we want clearly the conclusions as per the values you observe.
The main conclusion of the study is the need of play therapy shows very high. though the feasibility of play therapy or the opportunities of the practicing play therapy is less. And it also shows that when the open-ended questions, the major findings were the training given for play therapy practice at the graduate level itself is very less. So training is very less given in this context.
My question is very simple. Play method has been always used in primary and preschool education. So do you see a significant difference between using that method and this using it as a therapeutic measure?
Of course, ma'am. Play has a major role in children's development. But here we use play as a therapeutic method to heal the problems in children.
Can you explain it a little more, please?
Ma'am, the counseling itself, it's the way that they involved in the play, you can interpret and you can make use of those interpretation to modify the behavior of the child.